Well, good morning, church. Man, it is so good to be with you this morning. And if you're a guest here with us here at Corbin University, we are so thankful that you joined us for church this morning. We are really glad that you've come, and we want to get a chance just to introduce ourselves to you, meet you, and answer any questions you might have. So after the service, if you are a guest, we've got our connection table just outside the doors here to the right. There'll be some friendly people there after service who would love to meet you, get your information, be able to follow up with you and answer any questions you might have about our church. We want you to be able to get plugged in and connected, and we are just so glad that you're here this morning. Well, we've got a number of special events coming up here in the coming weeks, and I wanted to just take a few minutes to let our church family know of some important dates that we want to make sure are on your calendar. The first one is coming up here in just a couple of weeks. On February 27th, we have our next prayer and praise night. And this is going to be at the church up in the chapel starting at 7 p.m. And if you are a Salem Heighter, this is your home church, we really want to encourage you to consider coming to this night. We're going to have childcare from birth through 5. We're going to have a special D6 prayer and praise for the kids 1st grade through 5th grade in the gym. And we're going to have everybody else join us in the chapel. We're going to be praising the Lord. We're going to be praying. And then we're also going to be taking time to let people kind of go through the church and see the construction progress, to be able to see the balcony which has been installed. They're working on that, to see some of the other improvements that have been made that have been the reason why we've been relocated. And so we would love for you to be there to see that and to pray over those spaces and just ask the Lord to continue to guide us in our time away as he's been doing so faithfully. So February 27th, prayer and praise. We would love for you to be there in the chapel. The second thing we wanted you to know is that on March 17th, we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different. How thankful are you for Corbin's hospitality over these weeks? Yeah, we keep getting asked by other pastors in the area, how's it going? Why would you choose to do this remodel and go out to Corbin? And we've just kept saying it's been so great, and Corbin has been such a fabulous host. But one of the things they told us at the very beginning when we were looking at coming here and using this for our Sunday services was that on March 17th, they had a conflict. And so we will not be able to be in here on the 17th. And so we're planning ahead to have a special morning where we're going to do church at home. We're going to have a special service that Pastor Justin and I are going to record for you, a special message. And we're asking all of our church family to not watch this service alone. And so we're going to encourage you, if you're in a small group, an Oikos group, join with your Oikos group and watch the service together. If you just want to gather with the people you're doing life with, your family and friends, and just get together in home and watch the service, we would encourage that. If you're newer to our church and you want to be able to meet with some people and watch the service with somebody else, you can call the church office. We will try to help you get connected with someone who says, I've got room for people to come and join us. If you have room in your house and you would love to welcome somebody in and say, come watch the service with us, would you let us know by calling the church office and giving us your information? But on March 17th, we will not meet here at Corbin. We will be in homes. We're going to do Lord's Supper as we watch from homes. And we're also going to be taking just a special time just to talk about where we're heading in the future. So March 17th, mark that on your calendar. We also wanted to give our church family a quick update, just kind of when we potentially will be returning to Salem Heights. Construction is going super well. The people that we're working with, the builder and the subcontractors, they have been just a pleasure to work with, and there is amazing progress being made. We will not, though, be back for our Easter services. And so we are excited to be able to continue to use this amazing facility, and we do plan to do Easter at Corbin this year. We're going to have 3 services, 1 on Saturday evening and 2 on Sunday morning. We'll have more information coming about that, but we wanted to let you know that we're going to have Easter service here. We're still going to be doing our annual Easter egg hunt at the church in the school next door. That's going to be coming up that Saturday morning, but we want to let you know that Easter's going to be here because we anticipate being back in our building, back at home in our new space mid-April. And so you're like, what's mid-April mean? It means mid-April. It's a construction project. We are so excited to be back in mid-April. Aren't you excited to be back at church in mid-April? In some ways, I can't even imagine. This is already our 7th Sunday away from home, and we have just a great turnout here. We have a lot of people meeting back at the church for our 11 o'clock live stream service. We have so many of you joining us online. We are so thankful. Let's stay connected. We're going to be back in our church building sooner than we can imagine, but we're so thankful for you. We're thankful to be here this morning. And now, let's return to worship.